Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here, as you guys can see up on the screen. Today I want to talk a little bit about AON PLC. For those of you that don't know, as you can see here on the side of the screen, AON PLC is a British registered multinational professional service firm that sells a range of financial risk mitigation products, including insurance, pension administration, and health insurance plans. They have approximately 50,000 employees in 120 countries. This is a $57.2 billion market cap stock. This is a very, very big one. So even though, as you can see here, they're only up 9% on the day, that is still a very, very big deal for a company of this size. I know sometimes we talk about 80, 100, 200, 300% gainers, but 9% on a company like this is a very, very big deal. It's getting people talking. It's getting people wondering what is going on. And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Definitely drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video. I'd appreciate it so much. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers so badly, and you guys can help us out clicking that button, running that number up. I would appreciate it. With that being said, here we go. We got this article from Reuters that says AON and Willis scrap their $30 billion merger over monopoly concerns. So obviously, you know, kind of a scary headline. People wonder what's going on. There was some delays, obviously, as you can see here too. But again, investors are responding positively. This is some big news for this company. They are now up 9.5% today, almost 12% on the week. It's lagging a little bit. If it loads, it's like 12% on the week, which is pretty crazy. It's not quite to all-time highs yet. Its all-time highs right around 261, and it's at 254 right now, but it's pushing it damn near close to that all-time high, so this must be a big deal, you know, whatever is going on. So AON and Willis Towers Watson PLC on Monday called off a $30 billion merger that would have created the world's largest insurance broker, saying objections by U.S. regulators created unacceptable delay and uncertainty. The decision was hailed by some as an early victory for the Biden administration's Department of Justice, which sued last month to block it. So obviously they're getting some things done that they want there. Kind of interesting, kind of something to look out for with future companies, future mergers and stuff going on as well. Definitely keep that in mind. But it does stand at odds with European regulators who recently approved the deal on the condition that the companies sell assets. Deals now halted that will largely affect the proposed buyer, AJ. So kind of interesting there. You know, Europe was down for it if they sold off some stuff. Maybe that would have been good for these companies. Maybe it would have been bad. The United States obviously not as thrilled about this deal, not as happy about it. Again, we heard that there are some monopoly concerns. Combining two companies of that size, of that magnitude, would take away competition from them, would make them more powerful. So, you know, people, or the United States, I guess, wasn't necessarily as down for that. Combining AON and Willis, which ranks second and third in revenue behind MMC, would have created a new leader with $20.3 billion in annual revenue compared with $17.2 billion for Marsh and McLennan. AON will pay a $1 billion termination fee. Obviously, that's going to not be super fun to pay out, but just as a one-time thing, shouldn't affect them too much. The timing and financial impact of which was not immediately clear. AON reports second quarter results on Friday, so that should be very interesting. If this stock is already this volatile early on the week after their earnings come out, man, that'll be crazy to see what's going on with them, what they're projecting for the future, what kind of outlook they give, but also just seeing where that stock price is going to move, because again, they're going to be, if things keep going in the direction they're going right now, they're going to be pretty close to all-time high, if not sitting at a new all-time high heading into that earnings report. We always know how volatile and crazy earnings can be, so who knows? It should be interesting. Despite the regulatory momentum around the world, including the recent approval of our combination by the European Commission, we reached an impasse with the United States Department of Justice. The DOJ had no immediate comment. Kind of sucks. We'd like to hear from them. AON declined to comment, and Willis did not immediately respond for a request. So again, everyone's being kind of tight-lipped. Everyone's not really letting too many people know what's going down. But the interesting part here is that AON shares are up 8%, and no, even more than that now, 9.5% on the day, while Willis is down. So obviously people really saw this coming together as a bad thing for AON and a good thing for Willis. You know, Willis would have went from the third biggest to now a part of the first biggest. Obviously AON would have went from second to part of first, but you know, it does seem like there was more to gain there from the Willis perspective, depending on how the splits were and how all the assets were going to be divided up and what they were going to have to sell off in the European deal and stuff as well. well. But now these companies are back to being separate. AON has a chance to make a push to become that #1 in the field. That'll be interesting to see how much growth they have. The stock has performed very, very well over the years, up 136% in the past 5 years. And I mean, if you look at their graph, it has pretty much just been nothing but ups. I mean, this has been a really, really good one. Obviously, 2020 was a little crazy, but since then, they've gotten right back on track, having great year-over-year growth in terms of stock price and everything. Things have been looking good, and now AON, since they're going to be staying on their own, it seems like investors are excited. It seems like investors think that is a good decision for AON, and this will be an interesting one to follow. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you do enjoy it. I'd appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about AON stock? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.